Hello Cancer, how's it going? Did you get those jaw-dropping moments that make you realise about life? Did you get all of that last week? Anyway, if you don't know anything about the Astroflower, there's loads of links in the description below. This is your emotional side, your relationship side. This is your money side. This is the overall energy that's going through you. This is your karmic path or messages or lessons for this week according to your relationship side and your financial side. And this is the overall outcome on this. So happy birthday, by the way, because this is a reading from the 27th through to the 3rd of July, 27th of June through to the 3rd of July. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. If it was your birthday the week before, you're going to start feeling that energy coming back through now, and you could really start moving on with your plans. If it's coming through this week, you're going to be in between the two. If it's still to happen in the future, in the following week, you could feel like you're you're close to the goals, as it were. Let's just see the overall energy that's going on. This is a real cardinal thing I've been noticing. There seems to be a case of something that's really building up in depth at the foundations of your sign. And it seems to be for cardinals. Cardinals, mutables, they've got this lull in the middle, these two waves like that. And fixed tend to have this sort of thing in the front, you know. And it seems like this same thing with you. It's building up. With these realizations, it's going to, if you made these realizations about life, and it could have been on the financial front, it could have been on your personal side, it could have been on both, it could have been with you personally. Once you get these realizations, it actually empowers you enormously when you're going forward, how to apply yourself in life. It's a really powerful tool. Sometimes it can be difficult, those realizations, of course. It can be emotionally trying, financially trying, but it is understanding at the end of the day, and it's only going to make you stronger. And it seems to have happened for you, you know, overall, generally, because this is a general reading. So let's just see what this Six of Wands is, or Six of Pentacles is all about. It's definitely from the financial sort of side more than anything else. How we get our dealings with the world outside us in a mechanical way or administrative way, or through a job or through a business or through a project. It seems to have coming, that fair exchange needs to be applied to that side. Yeah. On the relationship side, there seems to be a fair harmony about that. The relationship side. It's mainly on the financial sort of side. And I've got to say, the majority of signs, it has been the financial side that has been the most trying or the most active, shall we say. Okay, so it seems to be that. So it seems to be that there needs to be, this week is an understanding of what you put out must be at least equal to what you get back, if not more. And that's how, life works in a way. Sometimes we put into life, and you plant a seed and you're going to get 20 seeds back. That's what life is about. It's expansive. It's the other side is when emotionally we can put in more than we get out. That's on a moral side. That's on a different type of energy. Okay. So on this side here, it seems being equal, but on this side here, I think it's a case of thing that needs to be put into perspective. Okay, let's have a look what's going on your karmic message or your karmic lesson for this week. And it is concentrating about the long term. It is that card. It is concentrating on the long-term plan. The idea of he plants loads of seeds. You plant one seed, you get 20 seeds back. And it seems to be here that you seem to be enjoying being with other people. It could well be because of the fact that it's your birthday as well. You could be having a birthday party, celebrating that with other people, with other cancers that have got birthdays as well. And it's cultivating that long-term relationship, as it were. Let's see how the universe is trying to guide that karmic message. No stress, no strain, only laughter should leave thy old lips. This is, okay, so this could be conflict, right? But is the universe in conflict against you? I don't think that's how the universe works. The universe doesn't emotionally apply itself. It has a raison d'etre, has its reason for being, but that reason for being is not political or emotional or, sentimental. It is literally just driven by creation and destruction. That's the way it is. And I think this is where the universe here is trying to sort of say, be your higher self, reach for your highest goal. That's what I think what the Five of Wands means here. Okay, if the Five of Wands were up here, this could be conflict, but because it's coming from down here, I think the interpretation that we can get from that Five of Wands is more a case of have a bit of competition with yourself to see how you could be the best part of you, okay. Let's see how the guides are trying to influence this karmic path. I had nothing but songs. I've obviously picked up some sort of DJ recently who keeps feeding me, or one of my guides have just obviously discovered DJing. Sweet little birds, each by my doorstep, singing sweet songs. Bob Marley, Sweet Little Birds. It's sort of saying, don't worry, don't worry. Life continues all the time, whether we're here or not. Whether the entire human race is here or not, life will still continue. Birds will still continue. Don't worry. The planet knows exactly what she's doing. And I think here the guys are just sort of saying, and I think this is to do with that fairy exchange, just sort of saying, just don't worry about it. Which, take a day off, I guess. Give yourself a bit of healing, give yourself a bit of space. Just enjoy. Don't worry about it. Just enjoy and give yourself a bit of TLC, basically. Your guides are trying to help you with that. And that TLC, when you do it for yourself, you do it for other people at the same time, because you're in that place where you can, if you're giving yourself a bit of tender loving care, you will ultimately give everybody else a bit of tender loving care around you. You're like that, Cancer. So start with yourself is probably what your guides are trying to sort of say. Let's see how the guides are trying to influence that conversation that is within you. Yeah, okay, fine, fair enough. It's a very cultured guide this time here. And it's sort of saying, explore the idea of reading books, watching plays, exploring things that will stimulate you but are a distraction at the same time, but it can be sociable. So if you're reading a book, it could be part of a book club. It could be that you go to a play and afterwards you've been to that play, you tell the people that, your friends, your family, your community, your partner around you about that play and how good it was or how bad it was, but being light about it. Yeah, so, it's learning in a way. It's learning about, just building up a bit of depth and culture within you, being a bit more, a bit reserved. So you have got the Four of Wands, Four of Swords and the Four of Pentacles on both sides. It's a very solid, squared off, square situation, construction. So it's actually building for a really nice future, and it's looking at that long-term plan here at the moment with regards to relationships. I think you've got an easy life on the relationship front this week. Let's see what's going on the financial side. You know who you are. You know what you're worth. You know your true values. You know what you can contribute to a business, what you can contribute to a company for a job, or what you can create out of a project. You know that, and you've got to be true to yourself. And expressing that and applying that in the world around you will be really important for you going forward. You had that Judgment card there. So there is this whole sort of ascension that's gone on. And this week is now that you ascended, it's what do you see from that height of what you've ascended to? So you can express that. And that's what the Hermit's all about. It's a learning process that you've been through. And now you can express that learning process through your money, job, your business, because it will help you to come on and go further on in life. I was just looking at your cards from last week, sorry. Let's see what's going on with the universe. There's no smoke without fire. I think the universe here is sort of saying, if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it probably is a duck. That's what it's sort of saying. You know, Ten of Pentacles, abundance. Okay, so let's say you're trying to start a business, or you're trying to go down a path, a career path. If it's obvious, or if it does work, it works. You will get abundance. And that's what the universe is trying to sort of say to you. If it works, work it. If it doesn't work, obviously don't work it. But here it's sort of saying, if you want to work, you will get abundant. If you, and you apply that sort of like feeling for you in that situation of how you see it and expressing your understanding. But here, it's sort of saying, if it works, it works. That's what the universe is trying to sort of show to you, that this is what works. This is what brings abundance. If it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it probably is a duck, you know. Let's see how the guides are trying to influence that karmic path. They're not singing your praises, but they're encouraging you. They're sort of saying, you've got this. Express yourself. Don't be scared to sort of stand up and be counted, as it were, and express your understanding. And your guides here are sort of saying, they're almost like that bodyguard that's just a bit muscular, sort of kind of going, don't worry, man, I've got you covered. You're doing all right. You're doing the proper job. You're doing real well. Yeah. Am I going back into my London mode? Am I? You're doing sterling. Yeah. You're doing pucker. You know. And that's what they're doing. They're really backing you up here. They're really backing you up in a nice way, where they're going to create situations where you're going to avoid complications in life because of it. So they're keeping an eye out for the unseen. They really are doing their job as a guide. So basically, they will be sorting out the stuff that you may not well see from your side. And once they start doing that, then obviously you will then see what works. And rather than kind of going, oh, I wonder if that works. This is not a case of that. I think this is a case here at the moment, regardless of whatever situation you're in, a job, business or project, you've got to express your understanding and, you know, your light as well. You got to let it shine, and that will stop the the unforeseen distractions around you. And I think that the guides are doing that for you, helping the unseen be seen. Okay, but in a very physical and material way. Okay, let's see how the guides are trying to influence that conversation that is within you, which is where we start moving on to the subjective sort of side of things. It's like bidding in an auction, and you want to go and buy something in an auction, and it's an auction of paintings, let's say. but you don't know much about paintings. Yeah, and you've got an expert sitting next to you kind of going, bid on that one, but no more than this. So they're being very shrewd. They're being in a very nice way and really looking out for your interests. Really looking out for your interests. The devil. Probably the devil is a good one to look out for you. Capricorn. So it could be business with a Capricorn. It could be business with another. Yeah, I would say Capricorn or an earth sign. Either an earth sign or a water sign by the looks of things. But it could be connected with that. But you know, they're showing you the possibilities. You know, if you bid this at this price, you could make this amount of money out of it, or etc. And they're being very shrewd about it. And I think that's what the devil is all about as well, is being a little bit shrewd, the devil. You know, I would dance with the devil. I wouldn't bet with the devil. Bet on the devil. You know, the devil's a very interesting character in life. You know, so yeah, so that side of things, I think it's more of a case of listening to that sort of shrewd sort of stuff about it. And I think they're going to stop you of being obsessive about certain things, which I was saying here is these guys here are trying to do the same thing. Eliminate the unseen. Your guides are really working truly well for you on that side. Let's see what the outcome is for you, Cancer. Bringing it all back in. If you're selling something, you're probably going to get sales. Whatever it is, there seems to be something coming in for you at the moment. It could be a real win financially, but there's, I think, with those realizations of last week and this sort of mechanical way of putting a bit of order in those realizations, is actually going to give you a lot of profit in life. Yeah, so yeah, King of Cups, a lot of offerings going on. So the King of Cups is offering to you. Just seeing if you had the King of Cups, no, it's the Knight of Cups, sorry. You had the King of Cups last week, which was in this position here, but you got the Knight of Cups coming in as well. So this could apply to both sides actually, but I think it's more on the financial sort of side of things. It looks like you're going to get offers. Maybe might even get a job offer this week or something like that. And if you are getting social offers, then just enjoy yourself. Just enjoy yourself. Let your hair down. Give yourself a bit of space, and just be a bit of TLC for yourself, really, more than anything else. We all need a bit of TLC, and it's your birthday. Why not, hey? Just go, why not? Yeah, sod it. I wanted to swear then, but I'm not allowed to. But anyway, so there you go. But then it is, I tell you what, the what was it, the solstice reading that I did a thing on Cymatic TV, the energy update about solstice energy. And it was a bit subdued, to be honest, but it was interesting. Well, I'm not selling it very well, am I? It was very interesting in a way of the fact that it was like a dam that had broken, and it was allowing energy or emotions to flow with greater ease. And it was almost like, you know, a pressure that had been released. And I think this is true here as well. There seems to be a lot of pressure releasing going on for you as well. So do enjoy that, because it will make things a lot clearer and distinct for you. Okay, so there you go, Cancer. If you're already part of the Astroflower family, thank you for your support and your for this channel and for your support over on Instagram as well. It's seriously been a mind-blowing journey so far. I really do appreciate it. If you want to be part of the Astroflower family, it's very easy. You can do it right now. All you need to do is subscribe and click that bell, and also go and explore all the links below. You've got your book, Cancer, the Astroflower Cancer, in the description below as well. Okay, in the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.